just reset Streamlabs OBS because I was having some interface issues, and the only way I could do that was to completely reset everything. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully the stream is looking somewhat normal, but not 100% sure. So today will be a fun experiment. I'm going to try the chat, make sure the chat box is up there. Yeah, looks like it's up there. Just make sure I have some of my little icons. Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't have my fancy overlay. That's okay. We don't need anything fancy today. It started raining a little bit. Let me look. Yeah, it's still a little drizzly. And so today's musical inspiration is you're feeling raindrops on your face. And we'll go ahead and just start off with a drone. And we've got right here, let's see if we could figure out the key we're in. Change it up. Getting some crackly little pots. I also messed around with the studio yesterday, reconnecting things. Okay, let's start recording. Things are getting pretty loud, so let's go ahead and enable this. Okay, good. We'll keep the kick on there. Start right here. No, things are getting a little too crazy. I wanted something more subtle. kind of start from like that bar 46, get something closer to what I was envisioning. Although here we go again. What did I do? Hey, Delenn Vicio. Great to see you again. Yeah, man, with this, the modular, you never know what you're gonna get, but we can kind of, we'll work with it. Actually, that's fine. You know, you never know what you're gonna get with rain, so, maybe let that go for a little bit. We'll just let that go. Sort of that Mixolydian major scale again. I don't know, recently that's just been my jam. Now I'm just going to lower the volume and let So with this, I think we're gonna, you know, we might just even start around here. What does this sound like right here? Yeah, we get pretty crazy. So, for now, I'm just gonna loop this part, but I'm gonna keep a copy of these crazier areas, and maybe we can fit them in somewhere. But this will be kind of like our main drone. I'm gonna add in black hole, so I can let that kind of ring out, let the oh, subtle. And to even make it more subtle, I'm going to change this to time rather than that's echo no. No, I want to. There we go. That's getting us into weird territory. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on the drone. Oh. CPU symbol is not orange. Oh, were you getting an orange CPU thing? Maybe the reset is good. Thank you. It's good to know. I had no idea. This right there. All right, so it looks like we're in a C. Let's go ahead and record this in. I'm just going to use a simple saw wave. It's starting to sound a little raindroppy to me. Add some noise. Subtle. Gonna also tweak some pitch. Some panning of the filter and spacing of the delay. Like adding some of that subtle pitch. think we've got enough material here. So let me... Oh, shoots. I was going to try to transition it out with some delay, but we didn't. So maybe from here, we... let's do a 4 on the floor jam today and program it on the TR-8S. Subtle movement would be kind of cool. Something like that. Let's record that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. go ahead and keep this running. I'm gonna write the pattern, and I'm gonna write the kit. Just in case we get a little bit of a crash. And we can kind of tweak along the way, you know, start getting sick of this little loop over here. Have that crash symbol come in. I'll put that in later. Well, let's get some low end in here. Oh, you know what might be fun actually? I think we were talking about this JP8000 a while ago. Let's go ahead and see if there's any patch in here we can add. Let's use JP8000's 4K, or the thing that it's known for, which is super soft. So I got this massive pad going on right here. And let's see if we can find our root note and scale. Oh, what we gotta do. Gotta move this up to the JP8000. Recording this. This actually sounds cool. All right. You know, we haven't used it a lot in the past, but I'm rediscovering JP8000 today. Move this down a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and just record this in. These are our little raindrops right here. And our velocity, I'm going to have to try to keep this constant. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to give it a little range. Okay, let's just record this in. This is why I think all of this has to be a little more subtle. Move it down slightly. We are still using the supersaw oscillator. While that's happening, I'm going to test out. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. Let's see if I'm streaming okay here. Okay. Maybe, since we have some of these little sharp peaks, I'm thinking we're gonna tame it by making it a little washier. Or shimmerier. I have not been able to go through the manual at all, but I do know how to bring in their presets. So I'm thinking about just bringing in a preset just to kind of get the hang of the sound and record that in. So what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to send, well, I'm not even going to send MIDI to it. No, I will have to send MIDI audio from, there's some clipping going on over here, from this UR2. Let's find a good pattern. I'm going to close the filter off a bit. And here we go. We are in time. I can already see this is going to be a great performance tool. They're more recessed, but they're thicker. It's just getting used to it, but I think I like it. I like the feeling of it as well. I have some resistance. Yeah, there's our little loop. You can see the accent notes right there. The other thing then that I would want to do is maybe bring in that Alex Kid sequencer. And then the one thing I did notice is when I was sending MIDI from the time staying, it wasn't picking up any of the velocities, which was interesting because I do know that it does send out velocity, but it will if you tweak them manually. But I found with the Alex Kid version, it will pick up those velocities. So let's see. So now I'm going to have to dial this into MIDI. The one thing I don't like is I like how on the TD3 you're able to mix the MIDI signal coming through as well as anything that's not. So you kind of get this cool mix rather than, and again, I haven't read the manual, but it seems to have to be in MIDI mode in order to accept MIDI messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and learn okay, let's see. I also noticed that it's receiving MIDI, or it's playing notes an octave below the TD3. Let's get something a little more random. The cool thing, so I've got all of these other things that I can do is I can add a slide or an accent whenever I want, as well as this hammer and mute. You can hear it. So I've got a little bit more flexibility in terms of tweaking things live. Maybe just something like that, something simple. I'm gonna record this in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too much right here, but let's see if we can let's do that. Like it straight up like this. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to start the loop right here. Or I'm going to, actually, let's start it right here. try to figure out where we started this whole thing. It looks like maybe over here. And well, maybe we started here. Let's commit this. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna quantize this on my 16th notes. A little bit of swing, how about that? 10% to give it that human touch. I love that detuning. Some release to the sound. guess I shouldn't have put too much swing on it. Yeah, it's probably good at that. Hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and play this all the way through Let me know if you hear anything that's off. I'm gonna just grab a quick snack. Actually, I should have just started recording it. I'm just gonna keep it as is. This sounds like something that is copyrighted. So I'm going to turn that off real quick. And
Look here, you know perfectly well I'm working on a story.
From the time it's taking, I'd say you were.
Oh, it's another episode of Superman from May 8th.
This is important, and you know better than I do. By the way, Father Sheep got your check. He's quite pleased.
Yes, I know.
I like the telephone
Yeah.
voice, so let's capture that.
I'm attending a meeting at his parish house tonight. I think you'd better come along.
Well, I can't, Chief. I'll be busy.
Busy? Busy with what?
We're trying to ward off another attack on one of the Unity House committee members.
Who is it this time?
I don't know. Jimmy hasn't been able to get any details, but it's pretty serious.
Well, if you ask me, the whole thing is pretty serious. And I don't like the way it's being handled.
You have no right to say that, Chief. After all, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, that's what you think. If I had my way, I'd blast those guys behind this hate business off the face of the earth.
Sure.
I'd use the power of the press to run them out of town.
Okay, well, let's take it from here.
Oh, no, Chief. Look, we've gone over this a dozen times.
Oh, so what?
Oh, good thing, because just cut off.
Hoffman store almost killed Danny O'Neill and stuck a knife into that
that
rabbi.
you can
I know. I've told
escape
you before,
and
though,
come
Chief,
back
they're just
in,
cat's paws. They don't even know what
and
they're
it'll
doing.
Not
start.
much they don't.
Well, look, Chief, it's senseless to argue this way over the phone. You know we can't get anywhere this way.
Then why don't you show up at the office once in a while? Or is that asking too much?
Here we go again.
Now, one of these days, Kent, you'll go too far.
You really want me at the office?
Yes. Bring Olson with you.
Well, now that's impossible. Jim can't be connected with the planet till this thing is cleared up.
Oh, all right.
Okay, and we're going
How soon will
to
you be
take
here?
this last
20 minutes.
I'll wait for you.
30
Bye.
seconds right here. Okay, now we're just going to take this right here before the music.
Well, Wednesday. sure sounded mad.
You know the chief, Jim. All bark and no bite.
You going to the office like you said?
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to, just to keep peace in the family. What time is it?
Oh, 4:30.
When are you due back at the pool room?
Mugg said to show up around 8.
Well, you better stay here. Maybe you can catch a few hours sleep.
Oh, I'm not tired.
You should be. Last 48
Okay.
hours have been pretty hectic.
I know, but I'm not...
Finally, I'm gonna get some water. All right. Oh, I should have kept going. Okay, so I think we've got all of our parts. And I'm going to bring these Superman parts in to my audio track. And, oh, one thing I forgot to do is record in these drums. Let's record in the drums. And we'll bring in 8 bars of this. Quantize and then take off the swing. I'm gonna have to clear these parts out here. The other thing, I don't know if anybody knows any Ableton shortcuts to switch your MIDI from. I don't think it's mappable, but I'd like to be able to switch, you know, with one button between my MIDI from on a couple different tracks, but I don't think I can do that. hat roll. Okay, now, the Len VCO. Did you notice I have not saved? I need to get to, yeah, there we go. Today's the 23rd. 23rd, we are in just C Mixolydian. We're at 122. And you are, I think it's feeling raindrops on your face. Let's go ahead and save that. Hopefully you can't hear all of the pounding next door. They're installing a new kitchen. So I decided today, I don't know, Xavier, if you're on, but I decided I'm not going to be able to work on mastering that track until they're done pounding. The absolute worst time to do it. Yeah, you hear that? Okay. Let's go ahead and move this over, and we're going to cross our fingers that everything is going to stay intact. Otherwise, we did it. This is the most dramatic part of the feed, is moving that drum track. I could, of course, just save this as my template by keeping the drum track here, but I'm just used to having the drums as my first track. I could also duplicate that, but, you know, at the expense of some CPU. So we'll keep the drama going on this feed, and that's the most exciting part. All right, let's go ahead and listen to all of our parts, and then we're gonna figure out how to put this together. We got our drums. I'm gonna raise the volume of this a bit, but we got our Moog ARP. And this is just, we're just gonna call this our prophet lead. This is our Pro 1 bass line. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Here's another dramatic part of the feed. I'm gonna move the two acid lines close together. Okay, good. So, you know, we've got our first acid line. We kind of subtly bring that in. I think we could bring this at the start. And then along the same lines, we have our more improv acid line here. Let's see how they sound together. I'm gonna call this TT303A. This is TT303B. And then this is our drone. I don't know if we're gonna use this part. This is kind of when the drone started really... Oh, it does sound pretty cool though. Maybe we can bring that in during the breaks or something. But so let's call this drone, plats, rings, beads. I'm gonna call this subtle. And then this one we might have to drone B. I'll just call it drone B. We don't have any sweeps, but maybe we could just import those from another set. Thanks. Yeah, you're right. Good save. Oh, this is our JP8000. JP8000. What was this? This was a pulsing. What do we call this? Pulsing saw. And then we got our Superman. Our Superman sample. Let's add in some Echo Boy and some RC retro color.
It's important to you know as well as I do. By the way, Father Sheen got your check. Mike, please.
Yeah, I know. He called me. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm attending a meeting at his parish house tonight. I think you better come along.
Well, I can't, Chief. I'll be busy.
Busy? Busy with what?
We're trying to put off another attack on one of the Union House meeting members.
Who is it this time?
Jimmy hasn't able to get any details, but it's pretty serious.
If you ask me, the whole thing is pretty serious. I don't like the way you're being handled.
You have no right to say that, Chief. After all, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, that's what you think. If I had my way, I'd blast it.
Yeah. That's cutting through the mix. And let's just stretch it out. And bring it down a semitone.
But if you ask me, the whole thing is pretty serious. I don't like the way it's being handled. Yeah, and that's what you think.
And we'll do the same with that. Kind of bring it down a semitone. And we will also kind of maybe a little more subtle.
Hoffman Sower almost killed Danny O'Neill and stuck a knife into that rabbi.
I know. I've told you before, though, Chief. They're just cat's paws. They don't even know what they're doing.
Much they don't.
Look, Chief, it's senseless to argue this way over the phone. You know we can't get it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put this guy together. Let's just keep the retro color as is. A little bit of wobble, maybe some space. I'm not going to do too much sound design on those vocals. I think it cuts through the mix well though. Okay. Save. When feeling raindrops on my face is a good day. What's the weather like in Spain right now? Looks like it kind of cleared up, but it's still a little cloudy. I think it might still be raining out there in Honolulu. We can bring this Moog over here. I'm thinking we won't even, we're just using, regular kind of formulas, right? I mean, that we've been using on pretty much every jam, We just slowly bring in the different elements, and then we try to make each element shine in its own way during the song. We have a couple of breaks to then also shine, take out the drums, and then adding like a little sense of drama or dramatic flair. So, you know, a little formulaic, but I kind of like this system. Yeah, maybe this will be like a 3-minute jam. What we can do maybe right here at 24, we're going to put in a break right here. Our break will be at 24. Break 1. We'll have it go 8 bars. When the lead comes in, I'm wondering if this is when we could also bring in like a little dramatic flair here. It might be a little too much, but let's see. It makes it muddy. So instead, I think we're just gonna let this drone go out to the end. We won't use drone B today. And I should add a little EQ to this.
Walk up there and you know the side of it. Well, out of the way, the shield
This is like how we're gonna start off the jam. We want to start off. Let's just bring in those little percussive hits. And then maybe over here we can let's try this. And then our first break doesn't come until over here because I'd like to have maybe 16 bars of that kick hitting. Luckily we didn't do too much yet. Yeah, we'll bring in first, actually, it's a little bit too much. Let me adjust this height. I just like it so I can see everything in one window. And actually, we'll take out the acid here too and shift it. I'm wondering when we bring in this pulsing saw, maybe at this break as well. No, we want it to come in a little earlier. How about right here? And this Superman part could be cut up a little. And then here, let's duplicate this, and then, but with this one, I want to take that out. I also maybe over here, I'm going to add in a little snare roll to introduce the next part. I think we can have 24 bars of this same drum pattern, but we can maybe make things a little more interesting by changing up, shifting these a little over. Over here, I want my claps and my snares to come in. Oops. We'll have a snare roll right here. Let's see. No. This ARP will come out as well to let everything else breathe. And this pulsing saw as well. Let's pull it out over here. I'm going to bring in a marker and B1. Let's see how this sounds. Sound that good, huh? Let's okay. And maybe, well, no, let's keep the breaks short. This is here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this over here. No, I'm gonna cut it here. This is A, B. Oh, this is B. Oh, no, I want this one right here. Let's let this break read a little. And we'll also let this pulsing wave come through all the way to the end. And then this one will be a little more dramatic. Let's see. And then this is where we'll give the saw pulsing wave its own space. Along with that low part.
I use the power of the forest to run them out of the town. I printed it in the beginning of this headline. Faces of the earth. I use the power of the forest to run them out of the town.
Maybe this is... Okay. Well, there we go. We have today's coming soon back. Cool. Where'd you go? Did you eat dinner? It's probably around dinner time. I read, well, and I've been to Barcelona before. We were just talking about Spain. My wife and I were talking about Spain today, because they had, there was a graphic that came out on the average time when people eat dinner. And I think in Scandinavia, the average start time for dinner is like 4:30 p.m. And then in Spain, well, in France, it's like 7:30. Italy is maybe around 8. And then Spain is like 9:30 to 10. So, and I do remember that when I was in Barcelona, we went to go visit one of my friends, Antonio, and we were out at some bar. I think it was called like the Black Sheep or something like that, something similar in Spanish. And we were having like sangria and stuff. And I was wondering, it was around, 8 or 9. I was getting really hungry. So I was thinking, oh, is this where we're going to be eating? And then I remember he said, no, dinner's not till 10. And then, so that night was super late. So I think we finally got to dinner around 10:30, and then finished up at around midnight. So anyways, I like how I like that culture of eating late. Although, yeah, I can't really do that anymore. I go to sleep kind of early now. Oh, wait. Let's let this breathe a little on its own. Okay. I think we're done. We'll have a great dinner in Spain. And yeah, everybody else, wherever you are watching. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So, B to end. Yeah, and then we've got this right here is our main climax part, I think. Let me just make sure we've got everything in there. We do, except for vocals. I mean, it's not really vocals, but I think otherwise we're good. I'm gonna take this out, but I'm gonna duplicate this. Oops, no. I'm gonna take this last part, bring it in, and then reverse it. Okay, and I'm gonna put this on, put ozone on the master. I'm gonna turn off. Okay, so it's not my new kitchen, it's my neighbor's new kitchen. So our kitchen is still old, and yeah, so that just goes to show how loud that was. That was the apartment next door. And there's a bathroom in between us, a hallway between us, and then my studio, which is usually pretty, it's pretty good, except, I mean, you probably do hear some cars outside. I'm right next to a window right here. But, yeah, but maybe my neighbors will invite me over for dinner one of these days. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off my mic. Thanks for swinging by I can't wait to actually see the replay because I want to make sure that my new OBS setup is working okay. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow. And yeah, so wherever you are in the world, aloha and have a great day.
Walk up there and you know this is an island. Well, out of the way, the sheep,
Thank you. If you're on Twitch, stay tuned for a raid.
Walk up there and you can know as well as I do. Well, out of the way, we're on the sheet. Walk up there and you can know as well as I do.
Walk up there and you can know